So I just casually decided to open my trading account, and I have an account with Interactive Brokers that I use for long-term investing. And when I opened the account, I noticed something weird. There was $200 US sitting there as a cash balance. And I normally don't deposit US dollars into that account. I only deposit Canadian Monopoly money. So what I found out was that I actually got paid this $200 from some sort of a referral program that I had no idea even existed. So that's what this video is about. I'm going to tell you guys about how to essentially get $200 for free in your trading account just by referring someone to open an account with Interactive Brokers. So it's actually a pretty decent deal. I mean, look, $200 for doing nothing, it's not a bad deal. So check it out. We'll talk about it in this video. My name is Chris, and this is VerrilloTrading. Rock on. So this is the scoop, guys. Basically, a guy in my Telegram group. By the way, you can join a free Telegram group. We talk about live trading, and you can ask questions about anything. It's just a Telegram group that I keep. You know, if any of you guys who are viewers out there, if you guys want to join the group, you can join it. It's free. So one guy in the group, he's like, yo, do you have a referral code for Interactive Brokers? I was like, no, I don't. And he's like, are you sure? I think they have a referral program. And I was like, oh, okay, let me look. And then what ended up happening was I looked and I sent him the referral code. And then maybe 2 weeks later, I woke up and I had $200 in the account. So I'm going to show you how this all works, how this all happens, and that's it. So in TWS, basically, you can go up to account and select account management home. So once you're in the client portal, either you logged in or you got here from TWS, you look at the top right of the screen where it says welcome and then your name. And then you have this thing that says refer a friend, get $200. So I'm going to click there. And this is the next window that it will bring you to. It's going to ask you which account you want to select. So for the referral bonus, you actually have to select which account you want it to be deposited in, if you have multiple accounts, that is. So I'll just select this one for now. And then you get brought to this new page, which is the Refer a Friend program page. It says you can earn $200 cash for referring a friend to Interactive Brokers. Your friend can also earn up to $1,000 in Interactive Brokers stock. You can receive up to 15 referral bonuses during a year and 30 referral bonuses during the lifetime. I guess that's the lifetime of your account. How it works is they prepare a unique link for you to share with your referral. Please create an email for your referral and copy the link below into the email. Your referral must use the link you send to open an account in order for both of you to get paid. So basically what happens is this link right here brings you to an account opening page, and then you have to open your account starting from that link. You don't actually have to send someone an email. You could just send them the link, say through Telegram or through a text message or something, and that should work. If you would like to launch an email that already contains your link, click here. So that's a handy way if you want to send it through an email. You can edit the message however you see fit, but please do not edit your unique referral link. So once they give you this link here for your account that you selected, you should not and you cannot alter that link, because in order for the referral to work correctly, that's the link that you need to use. Then it says, by referring new clients to Interactive Brokers, you agree you will not have any involvement with the referred client's Interactive Brokers account after the initial referral. You will not hold yourself out as an employee or agent of Interactive Brokers, and you consent to the Refer a Friend program terms and conditions. So if you click on the Refer a Friend program terms and conditions, it's going to bring you to this page right here. You can also access this, do a search for Interactive Brokers Refer a Friend, and then go to one of these pages right here, like Refer a Referral Member. I'll select this one. And then if you click on the terms and conditions at the bottom, it will open this up, which is a PDF file, I guess, and you can download this and save it to your computer for reference. This is the most important thing you need to be aware of as the referrer of other customers. It's this right here. The referring client will only receive the payment of $200 if the referred client opens an account through the shared link. That's the first thing. You have to use the link. And then the number two is they have to deposit at least $10,000 US within 30 days of opening the account. And they have to maintain at least that amount in the account for 1 year following the opening of the account. Okay. That's the biggest rule, actually. So let's say they open an account and they only deposited $5,000 and 30 days pass. Guess what? Your $200 is staying in their pockets, not going in yours. And unfortunately, that chicken dinner you plan ain't gonna happen. So you have to know this before you refer people. The basic here is that they are establishing a Refer a Friend program. As the referred client, if you're the one opening the account, there are also conditions related to that. You may not be eligible to receive the reward. But if you are eligible to receive this reward, then this is what you get. The referred client will receive $1 worth of Interactive Brokers shares for each $100 in net deposits of cash or other assets to the account that they open during the first year following the date of the first deposit into their account. So basically, there's a period of 1 year from the date you open the account where all the deposits you make or position transfers potentially from another account or another brokerage, that can go towards you receiving some of these Interactive Brokers shares. And the maximum net value awarded that a referred client may receive is $1,000 worth of those shares. So let's go down here and we're going to look at this table that they give you for the referees, for the people that are being referred, the people that are opening a new account. This is how it works. So if you make a $10,000 deposit, the award value granted will be plus $100. And then it says, let's say the stock price of Interactive Broker shares is $50 per share. Since you're granted a reward of $100, that equates to 2 shares. So you will have 2 shares deposited into your account. And the opposite, unfortunately, works for withdrawals. So let's say you deposited, I don't know, $30,000 in your account, and then for whatever reason you pulled it out. Within that period of the 1 year where you're eligible to receive the reward shares, they're also going to subtract those shares from your account. They're going to take out the shares if you pull out the $30,000 of cash or other assets that you had deposited, okay? Let's go ahead and look through some of these terms and conditions because it does depend on what kind of account you're opening and where you are from in the world, where you're opening an account from. So let's talk about the exclusions. So there are some exclusions to this program, meaning that you will not be allowed to participate or receive any rewards. If you open an account as a financial advisor, a hedge fund, an introducing broker, or proprietary trading firm, you're not eligible to participate in this program. If you're a resident of Japan, Spain, or Israel, you're also not eligible to participate in this program. Referred clients that open accounts with Interactive Brokers Canada or Interactive Brokers India are not eligible to receive the shares. Pretty important if you're from India. It says referring clients with accounts at Interactive Brokers India Private Limited are only eligible to receive that $200 payment for referring another customer if the person is opening an account at Interactive Brokers India. And then the next one here is the same, but for Australia. So referring clients with Interactive Brokers accounts in Australia, they are only eligible to receive that $200 if they are referring other customers to Interactive Brokers Australia. So unfortunately, that's for you guys. Next thing is tax advantaged accounts are not eligible to participate in the program. This is referring to the referees. They will not receive the $1,000 worth of shares if they opened up a tax advantaged account. So I guess it would have to be just a regular cash account or a margin account. Let's keep going. Employees of Interactive Brokers are not eligible to participate in this. And then the last one is payments and shares will not be awarded when the referring client and the referred client are within the same household. So if you refer a family member that has the same address as you and they open an account with the same address, then neither of you will receive the refer bonus, unfortunately. Referred client eligibility. This is referring to the clients that are being referred by the referrers. Referred clients are eligible to receive shares if they were not an Interactive Brokers account holder prior to the date of receipt of the referral invitation from a referring client. So you are not eligible to receive those shares if you already have an account open with Interactive Brokers. Second one, what this basically refers to, guys, is when you open a new account with Interactive Brokers, there's a lot of questionnaire you have to go through in regards to, your eligibility to open an account. They have to determine, as a broker, they are required to determine if you are suitable to be opening up a brokerage account with them. Okay, they're not just going to let anybody open an account. Number 3, this one is less likely to occur, but it's still interesting. On the date the referred client funds their account, so let's say you opened your account and then you funded it, maybe you funded it a week after opening it. From the moment you opened it to the moment you actually funded it, the referring client, the person who sent you the referral link, closed their account. I think that you will not be eligible to receive the shares anymore. That's what this third point here says. So make sure that the person referring you is going to be keeping their account open and they don't plan to close their account. Make sure they're not going to close it. Next thing is the referring client eligibility. So in order to refer other clients to IBKR and earn that $200 so that way you can take your friends out to dinner, this is what you need to be aware of. Referring client will not have any involvement with the referred client's IBKR account after the initial referral. You're not allowed to help set up the referred client's account. You're not allowed to train referred clients to use Interactive Brokers trading platforms, solicit or place orders, or have any other ongoing involvement in the referred client's trading account, act as a financial advisor, or hold power of attorney or discretionary trading authority over a referred client's account. You're not allowed to trade their account. You're not allowed to act as a point of contact between the referred client and Interactive Brokers, or distribute advertising or marketing materials about Interactive Brokers without IB's consent. And now regarding trading to use their platform, guys, there's probably hundreds of videos on the net. Interactive Brokers actually has their own tutorial series you can watch that show how to use their trading platforms. And actually, I know of a YouTube channel that has a lot of good ones too. Hello, it's this one. Check out our tutorials. Let's keep going. IBKR will pay referring client a flat fee of $200 per eligible referral for up to 15 friends or family in a calendar year and up to 30 in total. Now, I don't know. Let's say, for example, you referred 16 people. I don't know if the 16th one is going to be carried over to the next year or if they're just going to not send it to you at all. I really have no idea. That's like not written in this. I already read through it. They should probably just carry it over. The referring client will only receive the payment of $200 if the referred client opens an account through the shared link. That's the first thing. You have to use the link. And then the number two is they have to deposit at least $10,000 within 30 days of opening the account, and they have to maintain at least that amount in the account for 1 year following the opening of the account. Okay, let's say they open an account and they only deposited $5,000 and 30 days pass. Guess what? Your $200 is staying in their pockets, not going in yours. The referring clients may only receive one payment for each referred client that opens an account, even if the referred client opens more than one Interactive Brokers account. So if they show up and they open a margin account, a cash account, and then something else, you only get one $200, and that's it. Next thing is referring client confirms that it is not a resident of Spain, Japan, or Israel. So you're not eligible to earn the $200 if you're from one of these three places or other countries that IB prohibits participation in the program. But those are the three that they mentioned. The next thing is computation of awarded shares. This is where they totally describe exactly how the referred client receives the shares into their account if they're eligible to receive them. Basically, again, for every $100 you deposit, you get $1 worth of Interactive Brokers stock. They give you a bit of information regarding that right here. And they also tell you that if you deposit cash and then withdraw the same cash, then of course they also withdraw the shares that you earned at the same time. So you can't do that. So there's going to be some information here regarding some of the technicalities, but again, it's pretty simple. For every $100 you deposit into the account as the referred client, you will be eligible to receive $1 worth of Interactive Brokers stock. The total amount they can give you is $1,000 worth of stock. So again, refer to this table down below and you can go over and read the computation of awarded shares, basically how they calculate it and all that. We don't have to go through that in the video. The main thing is that you're not allowed to actually pull out the cash that you deposited to earn those shares until the 1 year period has passed. And then the other thing is you're not actually allowed to sell those shares or do anything with those shares until that 1 year period is over. Any attempt to transfer, sell, exchange, assign, or dispose of the shares in violation of the transfer restriction is void, and referred client authorizes IBKR to reject any such attempt. So they're just going to reject the order. Most probably that's what they're going to do. They have a system in place that's most probably just going to reject anytime you try to sell that order. It's just going to say you're not allowed to sell them for whatever reason. IBKR is authorized to use shares to satisfy obligations you owe to Interactive Brokers in any Interactive Brokers margin account. That's only for margin accounts now. At any time, including the liquidation of such shares to satisfy margin requirements in accordance with the terms of the applicable IBKR customer agreement. So what this refers to is, let's say you have some other positions in your account and they're going bad and you're getting a margin call in the account and you have no cash, but you do have those shares in the account. They reserve the right to liquidate those shares if that were to happen. Unfortunately, you should not get into that situation, guys. And I think that on this channel, we're due to make another video about margin accounts and how that works. So stay tuned maybe for that. Let's say you're long or short an option and you're about to be assigned some shares. You need the cash in your account to pay those shares in that moment. And these IBKR reward shares are not eligible to be used to settle any option related or derivative related settlement. And then the last thing they say is if the referred client dies prior to the anniversary date of the share reward and after receipt of such documentation as IBKR may require. So they might get rid of that transfer restriction, that 1 year transfer restriction, if you somehow pass away before that 1 year anniversary, and transfer the shares to the referred client's heirs. They're going to transfer the shares to whoever is your heir, whoever is going to receive your assets if you pass away. For the time period that you have them, even during that 1 year period, you're going to be eligible for all the dividends. They basically say that you are responsible for any taxes that are associated with these shares. You just have to make sure that everything is reported correctly. And what's good about IBKR is that they do provide you all the statements at the end of the year for your taxes. At least they do where I am here in Canada. They provide the necessary tax-related forms for your account with all your assets and everything. So they do a lot of the work for you, which is fine. But it also helps to have an accountant that knows what they're doing. There's just some more information about taxes here. If they determine that you went against the terms or conditions of the agreement and they were not satisfied or something, then they might reclaim the shares. You know, if everything's fine, you haven't done anything crazy, like, you know, go on like 3 margin calls, then this shouldn't happen. Okay, so it should be fine. All right, I hope this video helped you guys learn more about the Interactive Brokers Refer a Friend program, and I hope I demystified the whole thing about the $200 and receiving the shares. So you have 2 choices. Up here is a video that YouTube thinks is good, and over here is a playlist of all Interactive Brokers related tutorials. So you choose. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and I will see you in the next video. Take care.